Well, hello. It's Beck Ann here of Beck and Sam Crafting Fun. Thank you for stopping by today to see what I was up to. And I bet you want to know what I'm making. I am making these wonderful little flap fold card boxes, everybody, and I want to share with you how I did it. Now, I will be showing you two ways I did it. You can use one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, or you can use two 8.5 by 11, and I will be showing you all the measurements of everything as I go along in this under 9-minute video. So let's get started here. I will be showing you how I did the green one, and I make a brown one. That red one is made from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I have this boho paper from Hobby Lobby, and all you need is one 6 by 6 piece of paper. So like I said, I'm showing you all of the measurements up on the screen because I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to share this with you. So just pause wherever you need to. Now this green is two of the 8.5 by 11. You're going to save all your scraps because you will be using many of them. So on these two pieces, I'm showing you where you need to score, and it's really only 3 score marks that you need to make on each piece. This is what's going to make the box of your card. See that? And then you're going to fold those score lines. Very simple. And you're going to remove this one little section here. And I also like to angle the piece above it so that it takes out some of the bulk, and you're going to cut up to the score line. That's one side of your box. And you do the same thing to the other one. And then you're going to glue them together. Now, I have to tell you, I like glue. You can use tear and tape if you prefer tear and tape. But everything except for attaching the ribbon, I just used my glue. It was strong enough to hold everything. You just might need to hold it for just a second. So this is what it's going to look like. And now I'm showing you the back panel. This is where that 4.5 by 11 piece of paper comes in. It folds over the top, but to keep it folded, see, you're going to glue it an inch right in the middle. That is 2 inches, and you glue it an inch up from the bottom. Now, I want you to know, if you are using 12 by 12 paper, you probably should go ahead and do it exactly the same way. Now look at those lines. I want to show you how I did that. This is what gives you your little fold. I went over them twice. I started at like 6. You might want to start at 5.5 and put a line every 1/8. That makes that accordion fold. You know those big file folders that have that flap and they have the different sections? That's what I wanted it to look like. And then you just kind of coax it over a little bit. Now this paper is 100-pound. I think I liked 80-pound better because it did the lines easier. It was a lot easier to get those lines in. So use your 80-pound, but 100-pound works. If you use the 65-pound, you're going to want to reinforce it a bit. Now, here I'm showing you, I made a flap. I made a flap, a panel, I should say, and I cut it at 4.5 by 5.25. If you are using the two 8.5 by 11 cardstocks, you would want to do this. And I just glued it so that I had extra at the bottom. Now, now all of a sudden you notice it's another color. Well, I realized I didn't get footage of me doing the green one of how I did the ribbon. So this is a brown one that I made. I'm just wanting to show you how I'm attaching ribbon. I pick a piece. These are scraps that I have, and that's what I wanted to use, is these big scraps of ribbon. I just tie it around the front of my little box folder here. And then I do use some tear and tape to attach it to the back. Look at how cute it is already. You could just do this and not worry about attaching it, but I think some of your family and friends might lose that ribbon if you don't attach it. So I just take some tear and tape to attach it right there. And then you're going to have a little panel that you will cut at 4 1/4 by 2. Oh, and if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, I would love for you to do that now if you like what you're seeing. I really appreciate that you take the time to stop by and get some inspiration. I love making these videos, and you hitting that like button or taking the time to leave a comment really helps grow my channel. So I thank you for that. Now, see, I made this little panel, and that covers up where you have your ribbon in the back. And it's perfect. Now, see that? Perfect. Now I'm going to show you all of the ones that I made here in just a second. But see that? I love it. I just love them, you guys. Tell me what you think. Will you give this a try? Will you make some of these? I hope you do. And I hope that you've got a new way of packaging those A2 cards that you love to give to your family and friends. And if you do a craft fair, this would be a great way to give them, sell them in sets. So I hope you are enjoying seeing these, and I hope that you will stop by to see what else I'm up to, because I have made some more ornaments and I can't wait to share those with you too. Well, until next time, I hope you are having a great crafty day, and I will see you soon. Many blessings to you all. Bye for now. Why, thanks for still being here. I've got some more crafty fun for you to watch. Just click here.